Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to week 4 of summer vacation. Now, shout out to the amazing Chris Laird for making our intro video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know her, you love her. She is the most powerful 9-year-old that I have ever met, that I ever want to meet. That is Miss Cookie.
Hi,
Nice,
everyone.
nice, sweetheart. You ready for tonight?
Yep.
Good. And let's welcome our third guest. This is the man, the myth, the legend, Big Sexy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the biggest, baddest motherfucker. Quite the sexiest also to ever grace this business.
That's debatable. That's
Hold on,
beside the
shout out real quick. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Ghost. Go get the energy drink, y'all. It's watermelon flavored Warheads.
Ooh.
But before we start tonight, we have some big news for everybody. Very big news. The championship that we know as the Beach Brawl Championship is not changed. It's not the champion. Will remain DOLLFACE, maybe. But the name change, we have came up with a different title name. It will be revealed this week in the title itself, the title design. But the new championship name is the Asylum Vacation Championship,
Which is currently held by the one and only DOLLFACE.
and ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet, get your friends. If y'all want to recruit, we would love it. We would love it in July. We haven't had a date yet, but we are going to start a tournament in July, and the winner of this tournament will face DOLLFACE for the Asylum Vacation Championship, or whoever the champion may be at that time.
We won't know because tonight, I think Cookie wants it back.
I mean, the most powerful 9-year-old might do it.
Yeah, I like Cookie too much. Plus, I don't feel like disappearing like she's made many other people disappear.
Nah, but ladies and gentlemen, we have an action-packed night. I don't know about y'all, but I was scared for what we see.
Yeah, this first match is a spiked seesaw match.
And it's El Boner and a new face we haven't seen here before. His name is the Lake Blood.
He was actually here last week. He took on Southern Heart.
No, see, I wasn't here, so I mean,
know,
I mean maybe I was, but Onions or somebody had me in the back, and I don't remember nothing.
That's not terrifying at all, is it, Cookie?
No. But are y'all ready for this?
Heck yeah, let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The amusement park siren sounds as El Boner is led out by doctors and nurses and then set free before blowing kisses and wagging his boner around and using it as a yo-yo. Suddenly, Lake Blood walks down the ramp upon being released. Lake Blood laughs sadistically. Lake Blood and El Boner stand in the middle of the children's playground, and the amusement park siren sounds off. El Boner and Lake Blood stare at each other before throwing straight lefts and rights until they end up near the barbed wire covered slide. El Boner kicks Lake Blood in the gut and then scoop slams him across the slide. God dang, that would hurt, and I got a bad back. El Boner then runs and nails a jumping elbow drop, but Lake Blood moves out the way, and barbed wire rips the flesh right off the back and shoulders.
Holy cow pies.
Lake Blood jumps on top of El Boner and begins punching his face until blood soaks through El Boner's mask. That's not his actual face.
Oh, I thought that was his face.
Oh well, you learn something new every day.
I don't
L.
know why
Boner
he looks
quickly
like
reverses and then begins punching Lake Blood until he is bleeding from his nose. Lake Blood then kicks L. Boner off and then nails a spinning wheel kick into L. Boner, who goes flying into razor wire spiked monkey bars. Now, why are y'all going to mess up the monkey bars? That was my favorite in elementary school.
Mine
I got no monkey bars now. The cops can be called.
I mean, my favorite was like the spider thing that you climbed up and hung upside down on.
L. Boner is stuck on the spiked razor wire. Lake Blood rips him off the monkey bars and then nails a spiked DDT.
Oh.
L. Boner nails a belly-to-belly suplex through the monkey bars. Lake Blood is lying in agony.
Ooh.
I mean, I would too. Razor wire slide and monkey bars. L. Boner quickly picks Lake Blood up and drags him over to the seesaw covered in spikes.
Oh.
Why? Okay, hold on. I know this amusement park. Onions, when did you build a seesaw made out of spikes?
You might want to be asking that.
Oh, sorry.
That one.
Onions. Cookie. Sorry. Cookie, since you're the owner, when did you start doing this? You know what? Don't answer that, please.
Okay.
L. Boner goes to powerbomb Lake Blood onto the seesaw, but Lake Blood somehow slips out of it and pegs him right between the eyes. Lake Blood then tries to nail a scoop slam on L. Boner through the seesaw, but no. L. Boner counters and slips through, and then drop kicks Lake Blood. The force of the drop kick sends Lake Blood into a ball pit that is full of broken glass bottles and nails.
Oh.
I think those glass bottles probably belong to Cletus.
They have to.
L. Boner then speaks Lake Blood into the ball pit. Okay. But both men get up as Lake Blood clotheslines L. Boner out of the ball pit. Both Lake Blood and L. Boner are covered in shards of glass in their skin.
Oh, ow.
L. Boner and Lake Blood start brawling towards the kiddie park bench. Then both start climbing on it, and Lake Blood pile drives L. Boner through it.
Ooh.
Lake Blood picks up L. Boner. L. Boner cross chops Lake Blood in the chest and then DDTs Lake Blood into a smaller kiddie park bench. L. Boner picks up Lake Blood. L. Boner drives Lake Blood to the spiked seesaw and picks L. Boner up and powerbombs him through the seesaw. Wait, no. Lake Blood on his feet. Lake Blood, L. Boner thinks he has won. Lake Blood nails a low blow to L. Boner. Well, why do you gotta, never mind. L. Boner is shocked by the low blow. Lake falls to a knee, losing a lot of blood. Wait, Lake Blood nails a low blow to L. Boner. How's it? L. Boner collects himself and lunges toward L. Boner. Lake Blood nails a spinning spine buster on L. Boner right on top of the spike seesaw.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the spike seesaw match is Lake Blood. But wait a minute. Doctors and nurses are rushing to detain Lake Blood before he can do any further damage to L. Boner. Doctors and nurses surround L. Boner, trying to get him off the spike seesaw. L. Boner screams in agony as they pull off L. Boner. As you can see, brain matter and flesh covering the spike seesaw.
Nope.
Let's hope L. Boner recovers quickly after having your being spine busted on it. I don't know how your brain can go from the head to the spine, but hey.
I have no
Congratulations, L. Boner or Lake Blood.
Yes. Congratulations, L. Boner. I hope you get better. I truly do. Although you can keep that L. Boner as far away from me as physically possible.
Yeah, please.
Ain't that right, Cookie?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and ask, What gave you the idea to do a spiked seesaw in your playground?
So people can get hot.
Oh, that is a very, very good reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next match is a mystery cotton candy match.
Hold on. Cookie, I know you are the most dangerous 9-year-old, most powerful 9-year-old, probably the most psychotic too. But what would you put inside of cotton candy to make it bad?
My power.
You know what? You know what she told me off, yo. I'm done with this 9-year-old. I'm scared of her.
I mean, he didn't ask me, but I would do like razor wire and glass and.
I mean, somebody like me, I'd probably do like chloroform, but you would have to put it like in a ball form.
Or you could soak. No, how would you do this? Let's not contemplate that right now, shall we?
No, but the next two competitors in this
Yes.
mystery cotton candy match was none other than our very own Panther and El Matan.
Yes. And I will take over for a second. As the referees bring Panther and Elmaton to the cotton candy maker room of the amusement park, he goes over to the rules. He goes over the rules. To win this match, you must stuff cotton candy down your opponent's throat. I mean,
That don't sound very
So-
appetizing.
depending upon the flavor of the cotton candy, though.
I know, but what if it's cherry and like,
Poop flavored.
yeah, like it's cherry and I don't know, chocolate pudding made by Bill Cosby flavor. I don't know.
Blech. No. As the bell rings, Panther and Elmaton connect with clotheslines to each other. Now that's an interesting way to just start this match off. They both start to get up at the same time, only for Elmaton to slap Panther with a bag of strawberry powder mix as Panther falls to the floor.
Go ahead.
Elmaton waits for Panther to get up, only for him to slap her in the face. Or, sorry, Panther slaps Elmaton in the face with the blueberry sugar mixture.
I was going to say, don't. Panther is, she's not all there like all of us or most of y'all inside the asylum. Me, I'm normal.
I'm normal.
Yeah, sure. But Panther's dangerous.
Very much so. But Panther Irish whips Elmaton to the cotton candy machine, slamming his back so hard that he actually turns the machine on.
Ow.
Not only is she strong and powerful, she is terrifying. Panther grabs a bucket of apple cotton candy mix, attempting to pour it on Elmaton, but Panther is met with a knee to the stomach, knocking the bucket on top of her.
Oh, wow.
Ow. Elmaton grabs another bucket that's filled with blueberry liquid and pours it on Panther's head. That makes me think of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where Violet, you're turning Violet.
I get it. I do, but why would she scream? Was it hot? It's not hot liquid to make cotton candy. It's literally just sugar.
Sugar and water.
Hey, rock on. I mean, this is Cookie's amusement park, so she's going to make cotton candy her way, and I'm just going to sit in the corner and stay scared.
Exactly. I'm not scared because I've been able to hang out with her. And yes, she is terrifying, but she is a sweetheart. You didn't let me finish. I said you were a sweetheart, and you are the most powerful 9-year-old in the world, and I'm trying to stay on your good side.
But she's still scary.
I'm not scary.
You make people disappear. But getting back to this, Panther screams as she spears Elmaton through one of the cotton candy maker tables. She just picked up a chair
Oh no.
and connected with not one, not two, but three
Ow.
shots to the back of Elmaton. Then just throws the chair down like it was nothing. Elmaton slowly gets back to his feet as Panther sets up for the blue bonnet punch. Elmaton turns around and he ducks the punch
Oh wow.
to connect with the dark force kick, sending Panther into a locked chest that reads Forbidden Cotton Candy.
Wait, forbidden?
Uh-huh.
That means it's not supposed to be there. Cookie, what are you doing?
Don't question Cookie.
I
Never
know.
question Cookie.
I'm going to question it. I'm sorry, but if something ain't supposed to be there, why are you doing it, Cookie? You want to hurt us? Are you trying to hurt us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Keep going then.
Now, Elmaton actually breaks the lock of the chest and sees 3 bottles of cotton candy that have already been made that reads bisexual monkey poop.
Oh no.
Stinky pinky pee.
That might taste pretty good.
And Michelle's special milk.
Okay, I lost my appetite.
You and me both. Elmaton grabs an unconscious Panther and opens her mouth and says, "Ha ha, bottoms up, loser," as he stuffs all 3 of them down her throat.
So she had a sundae. She had the chocolate ice cream with a little bit of pineapple express juice and whipped cream that ain't so whipped.
No. That just...
Oh God, ew. Ladies and gentlemen, Elmaton is your winner. Panther, please brush your teeth, gargle salt water for the next, I don't know, three years of your life, and you'll be as good as new.
Holy water.
I mean, I ain't going to say all that.
Now, this next match is a weapons playpen match. Oh, I saw that little smile you had.
Wait, weapons playpen?
Yeah.
Cookie. What kind of weapons could you possibly have in here?
You find out.
Oh no.
Let's
Okay.
go. As both competitors make it to the ring that we have set up, they look around and see the various weapons surrounding the outside in the pit. Sarabai looks over at Reagan's with a sadistic smirk as the siren sounds, and the two instantly grab weapons. With Sarabai, Sarabai grabbed a Lego studded 2x4.
Who got time to embed Legos into a 2x4?
It's a simple
Cookie,
spell.
who do you know?
Her aunt Sabrina.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to talk no more.
Oh, it gets worse. As
Oh, I bet.
Reagan grabs a barbed wire wrapped baseball bat.
I honestly rather be hit with the Lego 2x4 than a baseball bat.
Legos hurt worse. You ever stepped on one of those little tiny things in the dark? That does not feel good. I think, and people make fun of me, the worst insult you can tell somebody, I hope you step on a clear Lego in the dark, barefooted.
Yeah.
But the two swing into each other as the weapons connect, shattering upon impact. They cover the competitors with wood, barbed wire, and Legos. As they back up to get separation, they look at each other before Reagan shakes his head and instantly rushes in and nails Sarabai with a spear. He just caught Sarabai off guard. And the cover, Reagan's covers for 1, 2, kick out. I don't know how, but Reagan's cannot believe it. He just looks at Sarabai and shakes his head as he just hopped in the damn weapons pit. Just right in there. When we don't know what's in there. Not a smart idea. And digs around until now we have a nail-studded kendo stick. He slides back in the ring and swings the kendo stick at Sarabai. But Sarabai sidesteps and hits Reagan with a forearm to the face, sending Reagan stumbling back, dropping the kendo stick, which Sarabai picks up. Sorry, I have an email real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. As Sarabai picks up the kendo sticks and swings it at Reagan, nailing him in the back, busting him open. Ow, ow, ow. What would possess a person to hit somebody? Where did you get these ideas for these weapons, Cookie?
In my mind.
That is not
We're
a place.
never going to question her again.
Yeah, that was a mistake because I don't want to know what's going on in her head. That is a scary place, ain't it?
No.
It's really not.
She says no because she's like, it's normal.
To us, it's like, I don't want to be there. But to her, it's like, this is normal.
She's like, it's normal. I know Zeffy Blake.
She hangs out with Zeffy and Sabrina, and she hangs out with, I'm going to say the name, Unhinged, Trey Silent. She hangs out with them. Don't you, sweetheart?
Yeah.
No, never heard of Unhinged or Trey Silent, but whatever.
But Sarabai laughs as he picks Reagan's up and goes for the demonic slumber, only for Reagan's to fight his way out and nail Sarabai with a knee to the face. Reagan's hops out of the ring once again and digs around and comes back with a bag of thumbtacks and mousetraps. Mousetraps!
I mean, hey, I've been hit with mousetraps before. I'd rather have that because that's easy to get off. Digging thumbtacks out of your back or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever had a mousetrap go off on you?
No.
Yeah, of course.
Cookie hasn't, because Cookie's the smart one of us. I have, and he has. Cookie is the smart one.
I know everything.
Uh-oh. That's why we don't question Cookie anymore. No more questioning Cookie.
Okay.
So, as Reagan spreads the thumbtacks and mousetraps across the canvas of the mat. He picks up Sarabai and power bombs him onto the thumbtacks and mousetraps. Holy shiitake mushrooms. It's a nice way to say it. Now, Sarabai laughs, just laughs, as he sits up with the thumbtacks in his back and the mousetraps all over him. He just pulls the mousetraps off and looks at Reagan's. Reagan's goes to hit a dropkick only for Sarabai to move, which causes Reagan's to slam into the mat. Like he just landed flat on his butt. Sarabai picks up Reagan's and delivers the Cerebus Paradox, which is those multiple F5s. After the last one, he covers Reagan's, but Reagan's kicks out at 2, which is not something I have ever seen. Sarabai can't believe it.
I mean, when you have a bunch of adrenaline just going through your body after just putting your body through some hellacious shit, you'd be surprised at what you can do.
Yeah. I don't want to be put in this position. That's why I'm right here and not in that ring. I think I'll stay right here. Sarabai can't believe it. He picks him up only to be met with a forearm to the face as Reagan slides out of the ring and brings in a nail-studded.
Oh no.
What just happened?
Okay. All right, we think we have some technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Anything can happen on live. Rebecca, you stopped that nail-studded chair.
Yep. He swings it, but Sarabai ducks under it. Sarabai begins to laugh as he looks at Reagan and says, "This is the end, kid." He reaches through the ropes and brings in, I think that's supposed to be, kendo sticks. More kendo sticks. As he swings and he busts them over Reagan's head. But Sarabai is not done. Sarabai picks up Reagan's after setting up that nail-studded chair and lands the ancient history to that nail-studded chair. He covers him as the ref counts 1, 2, 3. Your winner is Sarabai. No, thank you. I think I'll stay right here. Now,
that was a very interesting playpen of weapons, Cookie. Legos in a 2x4, mouse traps, thumbtacks. What's next? A gun that shoots a spitball gun.
What part of Don't Question Cookie did you not understand?
I mean, I just like walking the fine line, but if I cross it, then Cookie gonna hurt.
It is time for everyone's favorite part of the show. That is, it is Cookie's time to take over.
Match 4. Bloody merry-go-round. The amusement park, strolled goes off as doctors and nurses bring inmate 420 and Amelia on
Separate
sides of the merry-go-round. Each are released from their shakeless at the same time. Inmate 420 pulls out a joint and then begins to smoke it. It blows in Amelia's face, which caused her to be
outraged.
The Asylum goes off at the merry-go-round and begins moving slowly. Amelia slaps the joint out of inmate 420's hands and then begins
Viciously
wiggling on his hands. Amelia then nails and swinging neck breaker to inmate 420. Lamphead pulls out to reach and smoke it and then gets back up. Amelia goes not look amused as she pulls out one of the merry-go-round
horses
and swings it, but inmate 420 ducks. When Amelia turns around, inmate 420 nails drop kick to the horse. Amelia just pulls off the merry-go-round, which sent Amelia back through a couple super beans. Inmate 420 goes for quick cover, but it
abruptly
stops as the merry-go-round horses become
possessed.
The horse, but
Headbutt
both Amelia and inmate 420 as blood and human flesh are flying everywhere. So much blood was over the merry-go-round floor. Inmate 420 didn't seem moved and then scobbed Amelia into one of the horses. Inmate 420 would go for the
hooked
on the hooch, but the speed of the merry-go-round would pick up, knocking inmate 420 down on top of Amelia. Inmate 420 covers a referee drops down and counts 1, 2. Nope. The merry-go-round quick blood into the eyes of the
Referee.
Amelia gets up and pulls inmate 420 hair, slamming him to the merry-go-round floor. Into the merry-go-round floor. Inmate 400 gets up and changed, but Amelia dropped toe. Hold inmate 420 into one of the horse,
Busting
his nose, but Amelia begins pulling inmate 420 but up and then nails a death battery rifle to one of the two seated sled, and inmate 420 goes right through it. Amelia begins laughing and then cover up inmate 420. The referee counts 1, 2. No one of the horse bite. Amelia screams in pain. Amelia and inmate 420 begin throwing right and left when suddenly the bloody merry-go-round speed goes into
ludicrous
speeds, and it sends both Amelia and inmate 420 of the bloody merry-go-round. They land on the music park ground. Both Amelia and inmate 420 gets up slowly. Inmate 420 and Amelia are throwing everything they have left and each other when suddenly Lenore as a bag of weed. Inmate 420 goes running like a schoolgirl, practicing toe hold the bag of weed. When inmate 420 gets close, Lenore opens the weed and feeds it to inmate 420 with him swallowing about 2 pounds of weed. All of a sudden, inmate 420 sees butterfly and rainbows and unicorns. Inmate 420 yells out, "Can you take me higher?" Lenore delivers
the Nevermore
on inmate 420 to add insult to enjoy Amelia. The nails a cry of the
Banshee.
Banshee window peek to inmate 420 and goes for the cover. The referee drops down and counts 1, 2, 3. A still match. Then Len and Mpcw bumped them.
Chaotic.
Tag team Champions League together as inmate 420 gets up and looks at Amelia and Len, who are almost out of
Frame.
Well, that's one way to get somebody distracted.
You feed them weed. Then about 30 seconds into it, he starts singing Creed. Can you take me higher?
Yes, you did.
Great win by Emberlyn. Very, very interesting that Lenore helped. We're going to see Lenore later. But I think we have a couple videos to play, everybody.
Well, they did not get put here, but that's okay. Do you want to know why? We can talk about them. We're going to take just a little bit of a break, Cookie. Then we'll let you get back to reading, I promise, okay? So, Big Sexy, I think you wanted to talk for a second.
We're always looking, when it comes to e-fetting as a whole. By the way, y'all, this is John right now. We like helping each other out because that's what families do. The e-fed world, as much as we hate some of these people, at the end of the day, we're all still one big family. It's about helping others. Mpcw as a whole has a big family, and we're here to support and promote as much as we can when it comes to different organizations. WCC Brawl, we're always looking. We're really getting back upward to where we used to be. Still need a couple people. If anybody's interested in joining WCC Brawl, hit me up and I'll point y'all in the right direction. We have a pay-per-view this Saturday. Yours truly is in the main event. And if I lose, I'm retiring from E-Feds for good.
What?
If I lose, I don't know anything if I'm losing or winning. I am going to hang up the boots forever. So if y'all are interested and y'all want to see me in possibly my last match, join WCC Brawl.
Well, dang. But I just want to take a second to shout out our brother companies. I say sisters. I'm going to be the one that's getting the noogie later. The first one is ran by a couple amazing people. That would be Jesse, Flash, and Charla. That is the Mpcw Presents Phenomenal Championship Wrestling, which have a big show next week. Of course, it is Phenomenal Championship Wrestling, so it's always going to be phenomenal. And then this coming Wednesday, the Mpcw Presents Allegiance Championship Wrestling has their big pay-per-view, which is ACW Reboot. So if you can, check out both those pages.
So shout out to MPCW, PCW, ACW, WCC, and just because I forgot, shout out to PWR.
And I'm going to say it, shout out to FTW and EWA. And of course, shout out to PWR. PWR is cool.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are at the co-main event.
Cookie?
And what was supposed to be a tag team match with Darius Jones and Titan taking on Dragon Queen and Austin Kruger. It looks like Austin Kruger decided that he was too good to be in the presence of Dragon Queen, and this is now a 2-on-1 handicap match.
Let me fix that because I still had his name here, so we need to fix that. I can't believe that. Can you believe Austin did that to us?
Austin Kruger is a butt munch. He's a fart knocker.
That is not very nice, but yes.
And this is a stinky tea party?
Yes, there we go. I have fixed it. I had to remove Austin Kruger's name.
Hey, Cookie, you know, you're cool and all, but why'd you name it a stinky tea party?
Because
You know what? You're the most powerful 9-year-old. You can do what you want. Go ahead and read it.
Titan walks up to a
Arched hedge
covered in black and blood red rose. On 8 sides of the hedge is 2
animatronics.
animatronics. One of the Mad Hatter. 2 other of the match have. There is a guest book that says Dragon Queen is on time. Austin Kruger is late. Very, very late. Titan walks through the arch and sees several table with follows
Various.
Well, I don't know what happened.
On them. His eyes waddle till he spot Dragon Queen. As Dragon Queen walks around the table, Titan grabs and one chair and slam it into her back as the chair
Shatters
and stumbled forward into other tables as Titan teacher out to grab Dragon Queen. She grabs a teapot and
smashes
it across his face.
Ouch.
As the stumble backward, Dragon Queen grabs him and hits a suplex on top of a cot. Just as she goes to stomp on his head.
Ow!
Darius
John catches her with a running knee of a table. As Dragon Queens fall against the table, Dawkins
tries
to grab her and hits an STO. Only for Dragon Queen to and revolves it into a DDT across a chair as Dragon Queen grabs Donna's head. Dragon Queen to Everest it into a DDT across of chairs. As Dragon Queen grabs Dawson's head as
Repeatedly
slams it across the top of the chair. Titan gets up and spirals Dragon Queen right into a head well, she gets stuck in the vines as the ties to pull free both men grabs broken table legs and starting swinging them into her chest and
Stomach.
stomach.
Her tummy.
The two men continue to swing at her until Dust swings and catches her in the jaw with the leg. She slowly turns her head and spits out a mouthful of blood.
Ooh.
Titan swings his table leg and she catches it with one arm. Dawson swings his and Dragon Queen catches him as well. Both men starting pulling to get them free from her grabs. They however gets her free from the hedge.
Instead,
the second she gets free, Dragon Queen hits August with a vicious forearms quickly, followed by 1-2 Titan. Both shoot grab both men as she continues to press her active armrest. Then she continues to fight back when Titan knees her in the stomach, doubling her cover as the
bends
over Darkness and Titan grabs her head and hits a double DDT on her before picking her up and throwing her into the air. She goes crashing through a table. Titan goes for the pin. 1, 2. She kicks out, both picks her up and goes for a double suplex. However, Dragon Queen fight back and hits a double bread bust on both and rolled both men up. 1, 2. They kicked out. They get to their feet and started stomping on the queen. DOLLFACE and Titan pick Dragon Queens up. When she kicks Darius' knees out from under him, Titan nails her with a backslammer. He quickly pick her up and hit other ones. He grabs her and lifts her up and sets up to bite the bullet. When a wooden melon is swinging and pounces him to the face, forcing him to drop her. One at the other end of the
Mallet.
is DOLLFACE. DOLLFACE swags the melon that spits around and hits Darius in the back with it. She follows it up with a heavy shot through a chip. Dragon Queen gets up and lifts Titan up. DOLLFACE hits him in the
Gut.
before climbing up on a table. As she jumps off it to hit him with a
Elevated.
Oh, holy stop. Dragon Queen hits a knee straight to the face. Titan drops like a box of rocks. Dragon Queen goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Wow. And she did it. I mean, like, when you have somebody like Dragon Queen by yourself going against people like Darius Jones and Titan, you can't trust individuals like them too, so it's always nice to have backup, and Dragon Queen definitely had backup in DOLLFACE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Them are two of the most dangerous women when they are the ring together.
Yes, they are. I would not want to be in the ring with them.
Speaking of DOLLFACE, you should be interested in the main event, because this next matchup, it was a amusement park death match, and it was from the #1 contendership to your Asylum Vacation Championship.
Ooh.
It had none other than James Rhodes, Lenore, Legion, and Dark Savior.
Oop, I need to change something real quick, because that is no longer the Beach Brawl Championship.
Cookie, who is your pick to win and be the new #1 contender? You got Dark Savior, James Rhodes, Lenore, or Legion?
James Rhodes.
Really?
Wow, that's interesting. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready?
There it is. Big Sexy, this is all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started. All 4 competitors all make their way to the ring, entering in from 4 different areas of the amusement park. As Lenore has brought a baseball bat that's wrapped in barbed wire with her, James Rhodes brings out a trash can that's filled with kendo sticks and a stop sign. Legion brings out spiked brass knuckles and a chain that's wrapped around his neck. And Dark Savior is sporting a steel pipe as he points it at James Rhodes while Dark Savior is pointing at his head. Oh, okay. The amusement park bell rings as the match is officially underway. All 4 competitors are circling one another as Lenore blindsides Legion, swinging her bat as she takes Legion down to a knee. But Savior immediately bashes Lenore in the midsection with the pipe and hits a power slam on Lenore. And Lenore rolls out of the ring. James Rhodes bashes Savior on the back of the head with the stop sign and does a running tornado DDT to Savior on top of the stop sign. He goes for a quick cover, but Legion pulls him off before the ref can even count. Rhodes gets in Legion's face and says, "Stop it, you're Joe, just like this piece of garbage," while pointing at Savior.
Dang.
Oh, well, that's rude, Mr. Rhodes. But Legion headbutts Rhodes straight to the nose, and Rhodes is bleeding profusely.
We got a question for you. Where was the siren?
The amusement park siren bell is better. We're not inside the asylum. We're in an amusement park. But Savior, calling Savior a piece of garbage. Legion headbutts Rhodes straight to the nose, and Rhodes is bleeding profusely. Savior's back up at this point, and Savior and Legion throw Rhodes out of the ring. Lenore and Rhodes are getting up as both Savior and Legion do a suicide dive to the outside onto both competitors. Wait a minute. Ain't Dark Savior a big bitch?
He's a big boy.
How the hell he do a suicide dive?
It's the asylum. Just like I've quit questioning Cookie.
You know what? I'm not going to question it. Legion looks at Savior and smirks as Savior turns around. He is met with a steel chair shot from Legion, and Savior has been busted open.
Oh.
Legion takes the blood of Savior from the chair and wipes it on his chest and screams. Rhodes and Lenore are back in the ring at this point, and Lenore Irish whips Rhodes into the corner. She goes for a big splash in the corner, but Rhodes moves out the way and rolls Lenore up into a schoolboy. Rhodes grabs the ropes for leverage, but Legion stops the count at 2. Before Rhodes could get up, Legion hits a curb stomp onto Rhodes onto the stop sign. Lenore turns Legion around and lands a huge brainbuster. Lenore sees Savior getting back in the ring and grabs him by the hair and begins bouncing his head off the turnbuckle. She has a vindictive smile, and she removes the turnbuckle padding and continues bouncing Savior's head off the exposed steel as Savior falls back. Lenore climbs to the top as she lands a 450 splash on both Savior and Legion. The ref counts 1, 2. No, James Rhodes yanks Lenore off them and hits her repeatedly with a kendo stick that has nails embedded into them, and Lenore has been busted open.
That seems to be a pattern for tonight, because he had that weapons playpen. Apparently he must have dug into the weapons playpen.
Suddenly, the lights go out as lightning strikes inside the park. Lights are back on, and Savior and Legion are in the front and back of James Rhodes. He has nowhere to go. Both men have weapons in their hands. Savior hits Rhodes with the kendo stick wrapped in barbed wire, and Legion hits Rhodes with the brass knuckles. And Rhodes is out, and Savior and Legion shove him in the garbage can he brought with him. Both men and even Lenore begin bashing the can with chairs and Lenore's baseball bat.
Oh, that's mean.
I mean, hey, you play a fucked up game. Whatever you bring with you.
Magic conch shell.
Buster Cherry. Yeah. You know what, Buster Cherry? We're going to talk after this. Where am I? Here I am. Lenore and Legion pick Rhodes up as Savior lands a long distance that sends Rhodes out of the ring. Lenore backs into the corner. She starts swinging her bat wildly as Savior and Legion lunge towards Lenore. But Lenore hits Savior with the baseball bat, and Savior's down. Lenore hits Legion with the Nevermore. She goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no. Savior hits Lenore with the baseball slide to the side of her head as she rolls off of Legion.
Damn.
Legion starts to get up, and him and Savior are smiling at one another as Legion tells Savior to take the lead. Savior is sizing up Lenore for the long distance. He connects as Lenore does a 180 in the air before hitting the mat. Legion tells Savior to pin her, but Savior mouths to Legion, "You stupid fucking fool. You have to learn." Savior lunges at Legion and connects with the long distance. Savior drags Lenore on top of Legion. And the referee begins counting. 1, 2, 3. Did the amusement park bell, siren rings, whatever Buster Cherry wants. As the lights go back out and back on, the cameras pick up on Savior carrying Legion on his shoulders into the House of Mirrors. As cameras fade back to Lenore celebrating her win, but Lenore also has a look of concern for Legion as the cameras fade to black. What could Savior? What is going through Savior's mind? Why did Dark Savior just cost himself a #1 contenders match? What's this fantasy that he has with Legion?
I don't want to be in any sort of fantasy that twisted son of a.
I don't.
Path.
For me, I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucker and quite the sexiest. I would never, ever want to be on the bad side of somebody like Legion or Dark Savior.
Or her. She's not.
Well, Cookie is like on the forever list. Like, I'm not ever going to make her mad, because if I do, then y'all won't ever see me again. There are so many questions that needs to be answered. Hopefully we hear from Legion if Savior hasn't done anything with them. We don't know.
That doesn't sound very.
We don't know what's going through Savior's head, though.
Yeah, but
he just cost himself a #1 contenders match. And of all people, he helped Lenore.
He could have helped Rhodes.
Why?
I don't know, but let me ask. Cookie, what did you think of that match?
Fun.
You like that? But James Rhodes didn't win.
Nah, James Rose got taken out like garbage.
Yeah, I would not want to be in his position. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. On behalf of the sexiest motherfucker in the business.
Biggest, baddest. Right, the sexiest.
Sorry. On behalf of the most powerful 9-year-old and amusement park owner, Cookie. I am Alex Valencia. Now, Cookie, what time is it?
Watch it out.
What time is it?
It's 7:42.
It's time to what, Cookie? Is it time to cut?
Cut it out.
Yes. We will see you next week, ladies and gents.
Bye.